What's going on there, kings and queens and everyone in between? It's time to react to some TikTok takes, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm uncomfortable. I feel as though somebody has touched me in a way that makes me feel iffy on life decisions that have been made that have brought me to this point, because I see best tank in Overwatch 2 and Junker Queen in the same place, and something about that just offsets my mojo, like just completely takes the wind out of my sails. But I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's roll.
Best tanks to play in Overwatch 2. The best tanks to play definitely depend on the game mode that you're playing. If you're playing Push the Real Steel Robot, off tanks like Diva or even G-Force Bakugan can really thrive. Or just playing Risk.
Have I failed y'all as a content creator? I feel like, how have I not made this joke? He's talking about Bakugan, and that's literally, You know what, Zingo? You're all right. You are all right. I have failed y'all, but I haven't made that joke about Hamster yet. I've made a mistake. I apologize.
Bakugan can really thrive. Or just play Orisa and be immortal with all of your...
Never mind. I take my apology back, because no, that is a bill of goods. Don't you believe that? That is a lie. That is a cap. That is big cap, no gown. You did not graduate. Come on, bro. No, don't do what you were doing so well. The reason why, and look, I can even see it in this clip. Orisa is really good when the entirety of the enemy team's focus is on shooting the Orisa, and the Orisa is being pocketed by a Mercy or another support that is putting all of their resources into the Orisa. Because if everything's going into the Orisa, they're putting all their eggs in one basket, which means what's on this enemy team here? Okay, there's a, I'm actually not sure what all this stuff is, because you know, TikTok quality is terrible, but there was definitely an Ashe. They have a Zarya. That might be a Torb, or no, that might be Bob who slept. If y'all were shooting any of the squishies right now and forced the Orisa to have to peel, y'all would definitely just run over this team, because if all the resources are going into the Orisa, you got a bunch of squishies running around that Zarya, Bob, Ashe, who could be up on the high ground. There are so many reasons why this character would get folded when everyone's actually playing right. Because if the Ashe is up here, Orisa's not going to be able to deflect everything for every member of her team. Especially when you got a high energy Zarya also beaming your Mercy. Like, come on, bro. Let's stop the cap. There's a reason why a lot of people think that character is dog water, okay? And this is a recent TikTok. This wasn't like October 6th through like the 15th, all right? This is recent. Come on now. Come on, buddy. No wonder it's impossible to avoid.
It's impossible to avoid the freeze grenade sticks.
NPCs, when the tracking ability actually tracks, I don't... It's in the description that it tracks now. Did you just not believe what you read, or did you just not read?
Take down getting dragged down by dumbass teammates who only...
That wasn't me. I think the TikTok just starts off like that. That wasn't me. I didn't do that.
Teammates who only play the classes they want to, or who are stuck in DPS but aren't very good, or who don't group up, or who spend their time as tank hiding in the back because they're afraid to take damage.
Right now our DPS are literally leading the charge. We need your tank to do something.
Do something.
And then you really can pull the team card. There really are times where it's not your fault. Even if you ask to group up or whatever, you can always just get ignored. So is it really any wonder why people see that their team, and of course, even with a team of people you know, you can still lose horribly. You're always rolling the dice. Speaking of rolling, it's also really easy.
Okay, let me explain. You didn't explain something with Overwatch 2. This is a ranked thing in general. When you're playing a team-based game, there are sometimes you go out there and guess what? Everybody on your team is playing on fire. They're firing on all cylinders because they're in a situation that is very comfortable to their play style. And then if the enemy team just decides, even in the same round, to just change it up, pick a different hero, run a different comp, all of a sudden y'all are less comfortable, therefore you perform worse. Or better yet, since it's Overwatch, they just counterpick you. They just say, you know what? Maybe running this Winston into a Reaper, Bastion, Hog comp ain't the way. Maybe I flip it up, switch it out a little bit, and I decide that I'm gonna come out as Diva, or I'm gonna come out as Reinhardt. We play together and we make the solid fist and we just punch our way through. Maybe that's the play. And then they do that, they go back to the drawing board, and now you're getting absolutely ran over. Like, these things happen. Also, there's a whole infinite plethora, any skill, whether you could take any sport, esport, doesn't matter. But if we're just taking a regular sport, you have your LeBron James, your Michael Jordans, your Kobe Bryants. At the bottom, you got some dude who played basketball like the 5th grade that one time, didn't even start for that team. Like, there's an infinite plethora of skill divisions that video games are not going to have the time to make sure everything is calibrated all the way down to the last drop of SR. So, like, let's be honest. Like, come on. Like, there's gonna be times you get rolled. Sometimes we do the rolling. It is what it is.
Get rolled yourself. I can only speak from how things feel when I'm playing, and the game feels really unpredictable. Like a tide, things can shift, and you can find yourself caught in a steamroll that's really hard to get your momentum back from. The perfect example is this clip here, where we go from spawn camping to being spawn camped. This is the same round, by the way. Your game experience is take down, getting dragged down by
I know he said that was the same round, but like, once again, how many times have you seen in a sporting event a team make a big comeback? Does that mean that the sport is unbalanced?
someone simply wants to play their favorite hero. I've seen plenty of players who just like Genji, and that's it, and they aren't changing. They can either pick something they don't like and be bored, or risk being that guy who ruins it for everyone else. And the Overwatch team has said that they are trying to move away from hard counters, but why were they in the game in the first place? What's wrong with just picking the playstyle you like?
That's what made Overwatch unique, and you say that just picking up. Hold on, I'm gonna let you finish this point before I interrupt. I'm sorry.
And filling your role, you know, doing your job. Of course, there will always be soft counters to a certain extent. For example, long-range DPS will always have that advantage over close-range only DPS. But the team could easily.
But there are definitely situations where close-range DPS has mad advantages over the long-range DPS, especially if you're fighting in like a choke point that is like directly in front of the point, and you have to get within like the range to where there's no long line of sight, like no long range line of sight. So the long range characters would have. This is like word salad. Like you're just saying things.
Your job. Of course, there will always be soft counters to a certain extent. For example.
Also, you may be able to make a hero that just gets to do a cool thing, but it will inevitably, trust me, when they make new characters, there'll be something that they do that just inherently counters something, whether it was designed to be a hard counter to another hero's kit or not. I mean, look at Kiriko. She has cleanse. You hit a big Ana grenade and she just goes, no. You hit a big Sigma ult and she just goes, no. Like, these are things that just happen. If that's the case, Kiriko is a hard counter to like 80% of the cast.
Will always have that advantage over close range only DPS, but the team could easily try to balance away from hard countering, which leads us into hero picks. Sometimes you can't know that you picked right until you see the enemy. Of course, individual skill is a big factor, pretty large one actually, but it does kind of make picking the right hero a dice roll. There aren't that many generalist classes.
Okay, look, you say that it makes it a dice roll. Okay, let me tell you how this is an easy problem to solve. You boot up the game, get into your game, you pick your hero. You go out there and you go, damn, they're running every counter to my hero. Well, I built 24 ult charge in the first fight and I died. Let me go ahead and switch so I'm at 24 ult charge with the new hero that actually fits better into what we're going against. Now I go and we didn't lose anything outside of the very first fight. Don't let it snowball out of control for 3 to 4 fights, then finally switch when the round's over and you're down 0-1. And then try to play from behind when you don't have to. Like, come on, this is not a real video.
I found myself staring at the hero select screen many times, looking at all the options and not really thinking any of them were worth picking. All this variety, and yet every time someone.
And then he picked vanilla white bread. Hold on, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me, with a straight face, you talk about all these options, and then you sell it on vanilla white bread Call of Duty, man? All right.
Here are the best tips to climb in Overwatch 2. If you're on a loss streak and you think the games are going
as to long as one of the tips isn't like, oh my god, just play in a 5-stack, this will be a good video. Probably.
One trick. This game is way faster than Overwatch 1 ever was, and now that you keep 30% of your ults when you switch heroes, you aren't penalized for counterpicking. Choose 3 heroes that make up for each other's flaws and take the time to learn them. Lastly, play with your friends. Don't make your life harder by solo.
Damn it, man! What? Can we get the dub?
Infinitely more valuable in this game, and you won't need to cycle your avoids. Let me know in the comments what other.
All right, that's cap. That's cap. That boy, I be avoiding people like the Dickens. All right, that's a lie. And number 2, every role is infinitely more valuable in this game. I don't know, man. Support be feeling really unrewarding, especially in its current state for 90% of the support heroes not named Moira or Kiriko. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Nah. And even then, it's But all right, we'll let you slide. We'll let you slide. Oh, Symmetra going in. Hold on. Nanoed Sojourn. All right, hold on. I need to see this. Nanoed Sojourn misses a left. All right, Nanoed Soldier pops ult, misses 3 right clicks. Nah, that's not Sim being broken. That is just you're Nano and you didn't hit him once. Nah, this ain't got nothing to do with Sim, bro. This ain't nothing to do with Sim. Watch the clip. All right, hold on. Here we go. Watch this clip. She popped. Oh, missed. There's at least 2 misses. Hanzo couldn't hit a shot, and you're pocketed. Ryan couldn't. No, you just outplayed some people who are like clearly playing with like their feet or something. I don't really know what to say about that. This is not a Sim being broken. This is you being pocketed and people who can't see. Not built diff.
Here are the 3 best DPS characters in Overwatch 2 as of now. Now this is in no particular order, but up first is Sojourn. Replacing Soldier as the now go-to, she comes with a rail gun that builds up charge and then can be used again for a massive explosion. She can also knee slide harder than a year 6 disco and then jump majestically into the air. Oh, and she also has this projectile that will snare and damage enemies that are inside it. And then when you use her ult, you can use infinite of her charged attack. Next up is the character that plagues my dreams and keeps me up at night, Tracer. I cannot stand playing against Tracer. She dual wields 2 Halo plasma pistols and can teleport forward 3 times.
No, hold on. Nah, this isn't even about to take. Hold on. Repeat that.
Against Tracer, she dual wields 2 Halo plasma pistols.
She 2 Halo what?
She dual wields 2 Halo plasma pistols.
Look, the Halo nerd in me is not going to let this go. Do you know what a plasma pistol is? That's the one that you charge up and it's a green orb and you shoot it and it disables shields. You're thinking of the plasma rifle, my guy. If you're going to make the joke, do the research, all right? If you're going to use the diction about fiction and make your references, be on point. Be on point. This isn't even about the take, because I do think Tracer's pretty decent right now, especially with the fall off bug going on. But come on, sir. Sir, we PC game. Come on, you're verified. Verify your sources, verify your fact. Come on, bro. Not gonna lie, I was a little triggered there. My fault. My fault. We back though. Continue.
And can teleport forward 3 times. Yes, 3 times. And you'd think, oh, well, she can't get any more annoying than that.
Yes.
But no, she can rewind time and then go and do it again from the beginning. Seriously, she is literally impossible to hit. I hate.
Okay, first of all, she's not impossible to hit. That's number 1. Number 2, I don't know if you know this, but you say she could do it all over again. When she rewinds time, it doesn't rewind her blink cooldown. So I mean, oh god, imagine if it did. But you still see that they're coming back slowly. So let's not like she's just out here re-upping.
Hate her so much. And her ultimate also sends out a pulse bomb, which once again just does this. And finally, we have Genji, who is notoriously known for spamming this every 7 seconds. I need healing. Genji has 3 shurikens that he can throw in a straight line or scatter to hit multiple enemies. He can also swipe faster than someone who recently bought Tinder Gold, and if you end up defeating an enemy with that swipe attack, it will actually reset and then you can just do it again and again and again. Genji's real time to shine is with his deflect ability. It will deflect back any incoming projectiles and is seriously powerful, and his ultimate ability is the best bit, because every time I activate it, I try and believe that I can indeed speak Japanese. I'm gonna give it a go, lads. I'm gonna give it a go. I mean, it was close enough. Listen, I try my best. Here are the 3 best DPS characters.
Look, that last joke didn't land, but I'm gonna give you this was the side. This is all right. TikTok minus the Halo thing and the Japanese bit at the end. This is pretty good. Pretty good. We PC gaming. Great job.
Overwatch 2 Mercy might be the most overpowered DPS.
Oh my god,
because
not
of the
this
hitbox
again.
on the headshot. So look,
wait, hold on. this is Asianized white drag. Look, I'm a nerd out for a second. I don't know if you guys remember Yu-Gi-Oh, but like this guy was like a Yu-Gi-Oh tuber. I don't know if he's still a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Maybe not. Maybe Yu-Gi-Oh's too expensive, or maybe the rule set's gotten too crazy. Definitely got too rich and crazy for my blood. But I remember back when we had to deal with Dragon Rulers, Spellbook of Judgment, and all that type of stuff back in like, what was it, 2013? But no, this was a content creator I definitely followed at the time. Apparently they go under the name Slager now. But yo, hey, shout outs to you, buddy. Shout outs, bro. But not this Mercy hit shot again. Not the hitbox again, please.
And once we get close to the head, these are going to be headshots, by the way. Those are headshots.
You got to be trolling, bro. He used to troll back in the Yu-Gi-Oh days, so I was just saying this is trolling, bro. Next.
This is why you shouldn't pocket heal a Genji.
I need healing.
I'm sorry, a what?
Okay.
Pocket heal a Genji.
Genji?
Okay.
All right. Wait. But you're playing. But you're playing loot. But that's not on the Genji. That's you being bad.
You've been warned. This is why you shouldn't.
Was there just like some anti-Genji propaganda? Wait, this is from the official Overwatch TikTok. Huh? Am I being gaslit right now? I don't know anything about the Overwatch TikTok. I don't follow them, but like, what? Huh? Hold on. If you don't believe me, by the way, I'm gonna just scooching myself over here. Like you see it, like that's the official. What? Look, I know there's social media guys, not part of the balance team, but if like he has a say with the balance team, that might explain some of the decisions going on here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
This is Reaper. He was one of the worst characters in Overwatch.
Hold on, nah. We're not gonna breeze past that. Like you didn't just put the graphic up on the screen that you just put up. Nah, bro. No, I'm gonna have to. Yep, that it says exactly what I thought it said. So, come on, bro. They're not even giving the folks at home a trigger warning, bro. At least movies, when they rated R, they gotta tell you if it's due to sexual violence, grotesque humor, or blood, gore, that type of stuff. If someone's got a phobia and it's a movie about spiders, they're like, hey, yo, if you got arachnophobia, I mean, YouTubers do that all the time. But here you go with the, all right, bro.
Every single game.
That's nasty work.
That made them back in 2016 because those people have grown out of their Linkin Park phase and now main real characters like Junkrat. His left click is actually over.
All right, bro. I'm out. Then you proceed to not be funny. All right, I'm gonna skip to a random timestamp. Show it to me.
Reference to Omen from Valorant because that's Gabriel Reyes' side gig. Don't believe me? He even says it himself. Much like an Omen main, when they get into a gunfight, Reaper's shift ability is to turn into a cloud of black dust for 3 seconds. This is his most overpowered ability because it allows him.
All right, I'm done. I can't take any more. You get me out of here right now. This has been TikTok takes, and I am taking enough damage from them. So I am gonna end the video here. If you like what you saw and you haven't subscribed yet, why aren't you subscribed already? I'm at least funny. I can't speak for the rest of my content creator peers, but at least look out for your boy, because you are all gaming royalty. That's why at the beginning of the video, you're all kings, queens, everybody in between, cover all the genders and the base. Yeah, y'all know how we roll. Anyways, y'all be safe. Y'all have a great set of games and an even better day. And yeah, Thanksgiving was fun. Hopefully for some of you it turned into Thicksgiving. And yeah, I'm shutting up now. I talked way too much.